There was one last thing I did want to ask your opinion on, if you don't mind. Um,
Hit me.
so there was an article I watched recently. Not, oh my gosh, why do I keep saying words wrong? There's an article
Because it's late.
there's an article I read recently talking about how Marvel is changing the way they do television. Because when Marvel first started making their TV shows, they made them first as movies and then, sliced it up into episodes, or they created these television shows in a matter of being limited series, as the same way they do all their movies. You have to watch all the movies in order to watch the big movie with the big boss at the end, because everything's connected, because it's Marvel. Because whenever you watch a Marvel property, you have to watch 7 different videos on YouTube, then figuring out, what does this mean for Marvel, what does this mean for the next phase in Marvel, because it is exhausting being a Marvel fan and having to know
It
every
is
little thing
exhausting.
that happens in this freaking universe. Like, damn, can I have a break, please? Maybe I just want to watch Moon Knight in peace. Maybe that's all I want to do. Maybe I don't want to know what happens next. Okay, like, can y'all let me live for 5 seconds? But I don't know why this is going on recently. But Marvel has realized, oh, when we make these TV shows, maybe we should focus on streaming. Maybe we should focus on television. Maybe we should make the development process and revamp it in a way where we are creating pilots and show Bibles the way the television shows should have been made from the jump. And I just wanted to get your opinion on that, in case you've ever seen like any of the Marvel TV shows. I don't know if you have.
I haven't haven't. I wanted to watch WandaVision, and I'm a huge Star Wars fan, and
Mm-hmm.
I watched the first episode of Kenobi, and then I never went back.
Mm.
I watched the first season of Mandalorian, and then when the second season came out, I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm good. I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
Rosario Dawson, huge fan of Rosario Dawson. Love the Clone Wars. Love the character of Ahsoka.
Mm-hmm.
Probably won't ever watch Ahsoka.
Mm.
And those are properties that I love. And
Yeah.
you're asking me about Marvel. I'm the wrong person to ask. I mean, they're scrambling right now because their mo things are not working out anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Everything was working out for Marvel.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, Endgame, the Infinity War Endgame climax was so good. You're never going to be able to match that again.
Mm.
Never. You can only hope to come close. I've heard Loki is very good. Um, I, so what are they planning on doing? They're not making them. They're gonna cease making films and just make TV now.
Well, they're still gonna make the films. It's just that they're changing the process in which they make these TV shows now. Because
Okay.
before, I think with WandaVision, it was kind of shot as one long movie. And I love WandaVision because it actually is very, very good, and you should watch it because it is a very thoughtful exploration into Wanda's character. Um, but what they realized with the writer's strike, and obviously with the actor strike, because if anybody's overworking their employees, it's Marvel, baby. One of the biggest studios out there. Duh. One thing that they have realized is that maybe we should change the way we make TV shows. And they truly did realize this with Secret Invasion, because there were so many things going on in the background with them changing directors, changing writers, changing set schedules, changing some of the plot, and then there were conflicts with. If you enjoy watching these highlights, subscribe to the channel and turn on post notifications so you know when a new video is uploaded. The actor schedules and also with the showrunners for the show, and that really did lead to like the true demise of the show, because it is one of the least liked and one of the most
That's
unfavorably reviewed shows of Marvel's.
that's Nick Fury,
Yeah, Nick Fury. Yeah.
Secret Invasion. That's a bummer that you got a Samuel L. Jackson led TV show that failed. But I think anything right now that Marvel Studios is touching not anything, but I mean, even from the my friends that are the most diehard Marvel fans, I am not hearing good things about most of what they're putting out.
I'm not gonna lie,
So
like, I'm definitely like a huge Marvel fan, and I'm of the opinion of like, listen, I already know what I'm signing up for. All right, Secret Invasion. I watched the first episode because like I was like, I have to at least watch the first episode, you know, because I'm gonna give it a chance. And after they killed off Marissa, is that the character's name? That's probably not the character's name, but she was basically like one of the. She's played by the girl who plays Robin in How I Met Your Mother. I forget the character's name, but she is literally one of the most well-known characters, one of the original characters from the start
is she
of Marvel, huh?
is she one of the Shield officers?
I think so.
Is it Colby Smulders or something
Yes,
like that?
Colby Smulders. That's the actress's
They
name.
killed her?
Yes, in episode 1. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because tell me how you're going to fridge one of the longest standing characters in your series, who is also a female led character and also who is a badass. Like, why would you do this to me? And also, why would you make Samuel L. Jackson? This is also, it's very disappointing for the actors. Because you know, when you first sign up for a project, you're like, it's going to be fine. It's gonna be great. And then everything goes wrong. And then you're already signed on, so you can't say no. You can't drop out. And also, he's like the lead actor. And also, Olivia Colman is in it. Like, how is it?
You think good.
How is it that you brought Olivia Colman into this, and yet I still cannot watch it just for her?
I don't know. I wish I could chime in more intelligently intelligently on this, but yeah, I snuck in and snuck out at the right time. I mean, I saw the original Iron Man in the theater. I saw Iron Man 3 in the theater. I saw the first Avengers. I skipped out on Age of Ultron, and then I saw um, Guardians of the Galaxy, Black Panther. Um, yeah, and then I think everything else I watched at home, and then I saw Infinity War and Endgame in the theaters like opening day because I was like, if I don't fucking see these day one, some motherfucker's gonna spoil the ending of this for
Of
me.
course, they always do.
So, and it was great. It was great. I'll never forget. I'll never forget Captain America picking up Thor's hammer. Ever.
Yeah.
Everybody in the theater lost their shit. I'll never forget the portal opening and Chadwick Boseman coming through. I'll never forget
Yeah.
it. The music swelling and him finally saying Avengers Assemble. I'll never forget it. They're never gonna touch that. It was like it was the pinnacle of what Disney Marvel has to offer, in my opinion. You're never gonna have a fan service. I mean, it might be the best fan service of any IP that I've ever seen.
Yeah. I
I
I
mean,
mean,
the none of the new Star Wars have ever touched that.
I mean,
The
you're right.
New Indiana Jones certainly didn't.
Oh my god.
Boy, did that suck. That cut my heart out of my chest.
Harrison Ford is too old to be doing this, y'all. He's
I know.
80.
I know.
He's 80.
He was my first hero. He's over 80.
Yeah.
He's 81. He's 81.
He's over that hill. Since you're at the end of the video, don't forget to like the video and leave a comment down below. If you want early access to these highlights, join our Patreon. Patrons have access to our entire archive, including full-length videos. Patrons also have the opportunity to choose a topic for our podcast, and they get the opportunity to be a guest. Join now.